Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marnise Nicole and I'm an acrylic painter. And today I am quickly going to just talk about overpainting, which I'm currently doing. However, I am painting, so like, success. So you guys, I'm currently filming a time lapse of my process painting this self-portrait behind me. And it's been being filmed for a little while. I want to say we're on week 3 of me attempting to film this video. I spent essentially 7 days or so just staring at the painting, trying to figure out what to do with it, because I started the painting without a clear color palette or concept or composition or anything, theme, feeling, nothing. I just started the painting because I saw that Slew Self Portrait challenge that he put out and his self portraits that he did. I decided I want to paint self portraits. I've painted self portraits in the past. When I first started painting, I did these kind of like studies of paintings, self portraits of myself in like limited color palettes, so only using like raw sienna and white, only using like 3 or 4 colors, and just kind of tried to paint my face and do like realistic portraits just to get some type of point of reference for painting realistically. Figured out quickly I didn't like it and so I kind of steered away from that. But every now and then I would paint these realistic photos and I would be like, you know what, I need to do practice. And so this is the one finished like abstracted self-portrait of my face that I did, and I really like it. It's a 10 by 10. I think I did this in 2017. So 2017 was the last time I did like my own face. Yeah, it's a little different. It's a little different. I was really into color and abstracted forms at the time, and hair. I was really into hair. And so like there is a lot of shadowing and there is lots of colors used in unusual types of ways. For example, I used a lot of iridescent purple for highlights, which was really fun. And then of course you see the yellow spots. I was just like, I can't be contained, add yellow. And I thought I was being like an artist when I was doing that. But yeah, this is that. And I really like this piece. And so I was like, Slew is doing self-portraits and I'm back into painting now. Let me pick one of my largest canvases in the whole studio and just go start painting faces. And so this has gone through some transitional periods, to say the least. I finally have somewhat of a concept and I've been working primarily on this painting in the middle right here, this girl. So here we are. Brought you in a little closer so we can see at a certain point I had finally picked a concept. I finally got out of my head and into like an art mode, and I'm using like a big brush. Actually, it's a little dirty, but I've primarily been using this brush to paint everything. One brush, again, I'm trying not to complicate my artistic like journey right now as I fall back into painting, but just this one brush just created all of this. And I started off with kind of subpar reference photos in that the lighting wasn't necessarily good in them or the positioning at all, but I kind of made do. I liked those 3 photos and they showed me different ways. And so I was like, let me paint. And I wanted to start on this girl because I felt after I completed her in the middle, everything else would fall into place. And I still believe that. However, I've been overpainting. And so at a certain point, I'll put right here, I had gotten it to a point that I really liked, but I realistically should have just come in, finished the eyebrows, inserted the eyes, and finished it. And then I could have started the next 2 girls. However, what I did instead was go to bed exhausted, wake up the next day, and because of stress and work and everything that's been happening, I kind of just fell off from finishing this piece that next day, because it only had maybe 5% more left to do with it, where I would have been happy with it to move on to the next stage. And so days later, I come back to it, and now I'm stressed from work. I'm stressed about this pandemic that is happening. I am stressed about the unknown, and I don't really do well stressed, let me tell you. And so I start painting my face again, but not finishing the 5% that is left on that face, because of course I would do finished details when every face was completed, when the full concept was all finished. I'm like, have areas taped off, and I have these design ideas, and I have some gold leaf I want to throw in there, and just a whole lot of stuff. And no, I didn't do what my intentional plan was. I actually instead just kept painting my face and nitpicking with the shadows and the nose and my hair, because I didn't like the hairstyle in the photo. Oh no, I did not like the hairstyle in the photo. So of course I need to change it, even though I'm just now getting back into painting. And so first of all, painting on something this big, probably a mistake. Painting this without a plan, definitely a mistake. And like going in and ruining essentially my base layer that was almost finished, it seems so pointless to me again days later. If I was able to work on this consistently, like 2-3 hours a day for a week, I would be finished by now. But it's going a day, 3 hours here, 5 days later, just an hour. It's like it's not consistent, and it's causing this. So here's what I think is wrong with it. Firstly, this doesn't look like me anymore. It started off looking, very much like me. Now, not so much. I tried to be very realistic when I came to it the last time. Started adding in lines for like the bags under my eyes from the stress, and the cheek indentings and the kind of dimples, and more shadows, and trying to fix the curve of the face. When really I paint impressionistic. Am I saying that right? I don't know, but I paint with an impression. And so every shadow does not need to be displayed. Every shade, wrinkle, crow's feet, no, it doesn't need to be shared. And I really took it away from a place of acceptability in my head. And so now I have this that really looks like the eyes are too big. The nose is off. So many things. And so I've been overpainting because I'm stressed, and I don't know if I want to stop painting until I'm unstressed, but who knows when that will be, or just try to finish it all in one day, like my next Sunday, just paint for hours. And so I don't want this to become a chore and then make me stop painting, because I'm coming far, and it's not like this looks poorly. It looks very nice for a person. It just doesn't look like me. And so that's what I'm struggling with. And so that's my artist update. I still have work today. I'm just on my lunch break, so I figured I'd film this for you, and hopefully I get back to finishing the concept soon. So far, the actual raw footage of this is like 6 hours, so I'll have fun editing it down. But anyway, my name is Marnise Nicole. This is an artist diary update for you. If you have like action steps for avoiding overpainting or stress or both, definitely let me know. And so I will try and continue to update you. Unlike most people I know who would prefer to be working but aren't, I'm actually working a lot because of the industry that I am in. And so I don't have a lot of time for art and videos and that, but I will try to make videos as I can. And I really hope that everything is resolved, and I hope everyone is staying safe. And anyway, I'm going to go now so that I can eat before I sign back in. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. My name is Marnise Nicole. I'm an acrylic painter, and I am painting, if overtly, more than I should. Bye.